Hello everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I am going to take you on a little journey through like 15 items that I sold for the last part of January. Um, I know it's a little bit later in the month than I normally like to make this video, but that's okay. You'll have to work with me. I was actually looking at this Honda motorcycle here, seeing if there was any money to be made on it. It's pretty sweet. The first item that I sold, I had actually bought a ton of these several years ago. I finally sold my last one, and it's Steamboat. It's Ski Town, USA, about Steamboat Springs, Colorado. They were brand new in the packaging. Sold them for 40 bucks a piece. Talk about a long tail item. I've had them for like 5 years and finally sold my last one, but that's okay. I made 40 bucks on it. Probably had a dollar invested in it. Um, the next item that I sold is an electronic talking battleship. These are really good to look out for. The person really took good care of this. The battery compartment, you always want to check them, make sure they're not corroded, because the battery compartments they can corrode pretty easy. People leave batteries, kids leave batteries in there, and they'll corrode up and they won't work. So, but if you find these in the box, you can only pick them up for about $3. People don't differentiate between electronic battleship and electronic talking battleship, but if you find that, it's always a good quick flip. I sold that one for $43, and they paid shipping. Um, PlayStation 2, two controllers, two memory cards, $57.95, quick flip. The guy was going to send it back, but I think he was fishing for a refund. Um, but he hasn't sent it back yet, so I don't know. He said it wouldn't read discs, which I know is complete and total crap because I tested it, so I know it read discs. And they don't get broken shipping. I mean, it could happen, but it didn't. I sold this massager seat cushion for $58.95 shipped. I might have took an offer on it. I'm not exactly sure, but um, I picked it up for like $6. It was just sitting around the shelf at Goodwill. Um, Notre Dame golf bag here. Um, kind of cool. Make a neat little trash can. I don't know. Sold it for $50. I paid shipping, so it cost like $10 to ship. That's pretty cool, especially if you're a Notre Dame fan. They're really hard to find. Um, there's so many different things you could do with them. Just cool to have sitting around. Um, this was probably my best item for the month. I sold uh, 8 of these for $50 a piece. So I sold just those plates for $400. Um, and then I sold to the same lady. I sold her a couple of other things. I sold her some mugs. Um, but these are beautiful. Hand painted pottery. They were signed on the back by a gentleman by the name of Felix Tissot? I don't know. I'm killing it. But anyways, they were sweet. I paid $2.67 a piece for these, and I had to buy 64 pieces of this pottery. And so I had like $180 invested in it, and then I got my money back off of just 4 of those plates. So yeah. Um, this is a really cool. If you ever see these while you're out shopping, the old PlayStation 3 sell really good. PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One. They sell really good. The wireless. This one actually is the Rickenbacker, and it's from the Beatles rock band. They didn't have the dongle or anything, and I sold it for $50. It was pretty cool. It was in good shape. Cincy sold 2 of these last month for about $25 a piece. That was actually a consignment item. Um, kind of cool. I don't know if you like smelling stuff. I bought this from Goodwill. It's the Elder Scrolls. It's the Skyrim Dragon. It had a broken piece on the back. I'm pointing to it right there. And I think I still sold it for like $40. If this wasn't broken, if you see something like this while you're out shopping and it's not broken, none of the horns are broken off of it, or the tines, or whatever you call it, yeah, that's $120, $130 for that piece. It's crazy. Look it up. Here's the mugs that I sold. I sold them for, I think I sold them for $50, and they paid shipping. The reason why I sold them so cheap is because one of them had a crack in it, and they were used. The stuff's used. Here's a bowl. I sold that for full mark though, $75. Person bought that and was happy with it. That's cool. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's from the 1950s. So be on the lookout for that stuff. Definitely look for the old pottery. Um, it's from Mexico. I sold this. This is a piece from the dealership buyout. Sold it for, I think I might have taken like an $80 offer on it, maybe 90. They could have paid full mark. I really just speaking out my butt right now because I don't really know. But it's the Yukon Gear and axle yoke for a Chevy S10, S10 Blazer. I didn't know how quick that would sell, but yeah, it's an expensive part if you have to buy it from a Chevy dealership. That is for sure. Um, Set of silverware. I paid. I didn't make much on this. I sold it for. I think I took an offer on it for like 90. Um, I mean, I did okay. I made a little bit more than double my money. I think I paid like 35, $39 for it at auction, and about double my money on it. Not too bad. It's cool though. It's pretty, pretty stuff. Pretty stuff. Got three more items here. So this here I bought at auction. It's a Canon. I love these Canon cameras. In fact, this is my eBay camera right here. This is the one that I use for eBay. It's got the pop-up flash. It's got all of the really nice settings on it. It's almost like a DSLR, but it's a fixed lens. In fact, I took a lot of awesome photos of like the eclipse and stuff with it. I'm going to do a review on the camera at some point, just because I think it makes a really good eBay camera. But this is like its little brother. It's an SX 170 and mine's an SX 530. They're both 16 megapixels, but this one only has I don't know what the optical zoom is on it, but mine's like a 50 times optical zoom, and that one's a 16 times optical zoom. Great camera. This would have made a great eBay camera too if I didn't already have a better eBay camera. So yeah, I sold it. I only paid like $20 for that at auction and the box and everything, and sold it for 120, 25. So I've been selling the heck ton out of these. I I bought these for $1 a piece at a place that was going out of business, and I've sold 21 of them. I have a buddy who was there with me at the same time, and he's sold 20 of them. So between the two of us, we've sold them 40 of them, and we're getting around $20 shipped out of them. So that's a lot. That's a lot. A lot. This last item that I have here is pretty cool. I actually bought two of these. They're 2002 to 2009 Harley Davidson 16x3. They're a front wheel. Really nice shape. I bought two of them for $25 a piece, and I sold this one for $119. And I believe it went to Hawaii. So that wheel will be cruising around Hawaii soon. It'll be in paradise. Lucky wheel. Um, we haven't, like I said, we haven't been doing super great. I think last month we had one really good sell. I sold a piece of medical equipment for $1,400. So that gave us a monthly average of right at $8,000 is what we did. Once that fell off, and some of our other sales fell off, we went we were averaging about $6,000, $5,993 for the past 31 days. Today's been kind of a turd. We've did $19.96. This was a good day though. We did $600, 474, 385, 318, 310, 312, 328. So we have good days and we have bad days. That was a Wednesday. That was a Saturday. Wednesday. Monday. Friday. Friday. Monday. Looks like Wednesday, Friday, and are some of our good days. Monday's a good day too for selling. We're down 29% in the last 30 days. Be nice to have another home run, but I don't have really a whole lot sourced right now to find another home run. Somebody sent me a message on a head gasket that I have. Have to check that out. That'd be nice to sell. It's like 40 bucks. That'd bring me up to $60 for the day. But you can tell we don't never like. Here's a day we did 36 bucks. Here's a day we did 57, 69. I didn't do a lot of listing, and I think that listing is just really important. That if you list, you're gonna sell. I don't know why, but me and my wife have both come to the understanding that if you're not listing, you're not making money. But anyways, that's what we're doing, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys. Um, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, if you're not already, if you are, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to continue to make content. The 28th of this month, I can no longer be monetized because I need 4,000 hours of watch time and I need 1,000 people. Almost halfway to 1,000, and I'm about halfway to the watch time. It really hurts that I can't live stream. My internet kind of sucks. I've only got like 1.5 up and like 4 down. I'm going to talk to my internet provider. I go to church with them and see if I can maybe figure out a way to get that bumped up a little bit. Maybe get it bumped up to 3 or 4. And I'll pay a little bit more so I can start doing some live streaming with you guys. But pretty much that's all I have. I really appreciate you guys for watching. And if you would, like I said, like and subscribe. And as always, keep on digging and keep on picking. There's a lot of gold out there.